everyone. This is Kelly from Kelly Got Plans. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's video is going to look slightly different than normal, and that's because I was really sick when I filmed this. So, I'm talking and doing a voiceover later on. But, real quick, those are the stickers I'm going to use. That's the washi tape. And I think that's it. Oh, and then I'm going to use Mojo Plans spring and summer boxes for this spread. All right, now let me get back into not feeling well as I start to plan. So, I started to get, not feel very well, I think the day before I filmed this, and then I woke up the morning that I filmed this and just felt horrible. So I felt horrible. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the worst. And then I got a call from my cousin telling me that my niece had tested positive for COVID and strep. Because why get one when you can get two? That must be her motto, at least. So I still needed to film, and I knew that this week was going to be busy, so I just said, you know what, I'm just going to film. If I don't have to talk through it, it won't be so bad. So here I am doing this voiceover. Now, let's get to the planning, because let's be real, that's what you're here for, not for me and my sick story. So I have this, one of those make your own sticker books, and I've been pulling stickers from books that I was going to get rid of, but the pages or the stickers that I liked. So, those lemons, I think they came from the Cool to Be Kind sticker book that released, I don't think it was last year, I think it was the year before, in their back to school release. So, pretty sure that's where those stickers came from. I thought they were a great kind of transition from spring into summer. So, and I thought they were cute, so I wanted to use them. So, as you can see, I am using, I guess I'm putting this, what's it called? Quote. As you can tell, my brain is still a little fried from, being on all of this cold medicine, but I'm, putting my normal quote down there. I feel like I either put a quote at the bottom or up in the top on Monday. And I think it's a cute quote. And I'm excited to see kind of what I add with it and where this spread ultimately goes from there. So let's continue watching a little bit more, and I'll pop back in when it's good. So, as you can see here, I'm obviously going to use a lemon at the bottom because I want the lemons to be interspersed throughout the spread. So, I am going to obviously white out those lines because you know me and those lines, don't want them there if I don't have to have them there. And I'm going to wait for that to dry and then put a lemon there. But what I was really excited to do this time was to play with some washi. It's been a while since I've really played with washi, so I wanted to do something that I haven't done in a while. So I grabbed some of my grid washi. I bought that washi on Amazon, and it's really good. It's got a great, I guess, variety of color. I really do enjoy this washi that I have. But I grabbed it, and I knew that I was going to put a checklist on the top on Monday. So I knew that wasn't really an option, but so that's why I put it, you'll see, on the bottom of that very top line, or I guess the bottom line for the top box, but it was also a little too thick. So you'll see me, for all of the washi, go ahead and just cut it down a bit. So instead of having, I think it has like 5 grids, it's only going to have 3. So you will see me do that with all the washi. So I just kind of cut it so it is a little bit thinner. And then I'm going to add this polka dotted washi kind of on top of it, but not as long. So that's going to be kind of a, I guess, theme or a trend I go through with this spread. Now, this washi is really thin, so there's no need for me to cut it down any. I just really need to get the length right. And that's what I'm doing here, is kind of figuring out how long do I want this. But you will see me here, I don't know if it's right now or in a little bit, but I am going to cut that washi down. So it's only going to take up 2 boxes, because taking up 3 is just a little too much for me. This is the point where you'll see me flip back and forth a lot throughout this video between Mojo Jojo Plan's summer boxes and her spring boxes. For the yellow, because I wanted something a little bit more of like a regular traditional, kind of like a more pure yellow, I guess is the right way to put it. But not, obviously not pastel. All of my yellow comes from the Summer Boxes sticker books. You will see that more teal color come from her Spring Boxes sticker book, because it just has the right color. So I do switch back and forth a lot between the two, trying to find the right color boxes, or the right boxes, the right checklists, all that kind of stuff. But I do need a box for Monday, so you'll see me put that there, because I do have a leadership meeting after school, as I traditionally do on Mondays. For those of you who don't know, I am a high school teacher, and I am the department chair for the English department at my campus. So every Monday, well, lately it hasn't been every Monday, but most Mondays, we have leadership meetings after school. And you will notice that I realized that I put the sticker down crooked. If I remember correctly, it's been a few days between me filming this and me doing this voiceover, but I'm pretty sure I had to mess with that sticker a few times to get it right. I was really on the struggle bus with it. But I wanted to add some black in, because one, there's black in that washi, and there's me just struggling. But also I think black is a really good kind of grounding color for this color choice that I have going on. So I knew that I wanted to incorporate some black boxes, so I went to my Proud Sticker Design stickers, and I'm going to use some of those black boxes, because the last time I made an order from her, I stocked up, wow, you can tell I'm still sick. I stocked up on all kinds of black boxes. So I'm going to use that black box, or the tealy box, for my meeting. I'll write that in there, and then I'll honestly probably use the small black box for the time. So that is what that will likely be used for. My Mondays are usually pretty busy. Obviously, I am, again, going between the spring and the summer boxes, but I know I'm going to need a checklist on Tuesday. This week is going to be super busy, super hectic for me, because this is finals week at my campus. For me, school actually does not end until June. Our last day with students is June 2nd. My last contract day is June 3rd. But the school that I teach at is what we call an early college campus. So essentially, our students are also taking classes through our local community college. And the purpose is for them to graduate with their associates and their high school diploma at the same time, if possible. Not all of our students do, but that is always like the big attainable goal, is to have students graduate with their associate's degree. So I'm going to need a lot of checklists, a lot of boxes this week to kind of get me through, because our students start their college classes technically our last week of school. So what that means is we moved our finals up a week, so it's not on the last week of school, and then that actual last week of school, we're just kind of babysitting students. I'm going to try to track down some students and be like, hey, can you turn in some work? Because they do have that time to get in touch with them. So, a little bit about me. Or that was a little bit about me. As you can see, I'm going back to that first box. It is still not straight. So you'll see me here. I'm going to line it much, much closer to the very far left vertical line. I'm not going to line it up exactly, but it's going to be real close. And that was my plan there. And now I believe I leave that sticker where it is, because I'm looking at my planner spread right now, and that looks like where the box is. So as I was saying, I definitely am going to need lots of checklists. It's going to be a lot of finalizing grades, grading last minute late work, grading. I have a lot of students who are dealing with some pretty big health issues right now, so it is going to be a lot of me just kind of figuring out what to do with those students. Some students I haven't seen this entire grading period, and so I'm just going to need all of the function. But I mean, I'm a planner. I'm a crafty girl. Like, I obviously want my spread to still look cute. So, here I am going back into, oh, no, never mind. I went into summer. Likely because I want to use a yellow checklist. There we go. Since I used the teal on Tuesday, Wednesday we'll get yellow. I don't totally go back and forth, but you'll see me likely go pretty close to back and forth. I do also have a meeting on Wednesday in the morning. Before school, we have meetings, so I will need some more boxes there. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and add in some lemons up at the top. I think that is a great spot to put in a lemon. So I'm just trying to find my whiteout. I'm not going to use my pen for this because it's a black box. And so for something like that, I just feel like using whiteout is quicker. It is easier, and it's going to keep everything covered up. Sometimes, especially with thicker lines, the pens, I don't want to say they don't work, but I don't think they are as effective. So I am realigning this sticker so that where I put the whiteout largely is where I'm putting the sticker. Sorry about having to see my head there. And so I'm just kind of lining that up in a good spot, and then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to move up, put that sticker down, and obviously white out the regular line using my pen. I don't know why, but I'm weird about if it's a regular line, I just prefer to use the pen because it's not thick. And then if it is something thicker, like whiting out the boxes, I much prefer to use a whiteout, like a regular whiteout. So that's what you see me doing. I'm just helping it to dry, or I'm hoping it'll dry quicker, really, by doing that little hand motion. I'm like, dry. But I don't say anything. That's the funny part, is this whole video was just me silent, which is weird for me looking back on, but I knew I had to do it because, again, I wasn't feeling well. I was coughing. I was super congested, which I still am. So I had all that going on. Now I want to use the other big quote. So I really wanted to use both of those big quotes in this spread. Um, because again, it's while I need the function, I just need a lot of checklists. So I know that I want to use the "it's cool to be kind" on the opposite side, uh, and I wasn't sure where I wanted it, but I pretty quickly decided that Thursday and Friday would be a good spot to put it. Friday, I typically don't do too much school stuff unless it is like during the day, but I'm, not doing a lot after school. So, but I do have on Friday, and I will put a box down. My niece is graduating from pre-K, so I definitely plan on attending if possible, I guess I should say. But looking at this and where I wanted to put the quote, I also decided that it would be good to put some washi there. I don't have any washi on that line, so I thought it would be cute to have some washi at the bottom, stick with that same design, and then have the quote kind of like sitting on it in a way. So that's what I'm working on here, is really just having getting the washi down to size, layering the other washi on top, and then we'll go from there. So I finally feel like at this point I'm starting to hit my groove with planning out this spread. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's because I don't typically use foods in my spread. It just felt like it was taking a long time to really find my groove with how I wanted this to look, what I wanted to be in it, finding spots for everything, and all that fun stuff. So I thankfully finally found something, kind of a groove, and what I liked going on. So as you can see, finally got that quote down. I got some more boxes in, and now I'm just deciding, okay, where do I want the rest of my checklist to go? Do I want one to go on the bottom on Friday? Do I want it to go on Saturday? Like, am I going to skip a checklist Friday? That kind of stuff. So, as you can tell, I did opt to skip a checklist on Friday. And again, that's because typically on Fridays are a pretty chill day, and I don't tend to get too much done. So I moved that teal checklist over to Saturday. I'm going to put one more checklist up at the top on Sunday. And now I kind of know I'm good with my checklist. I've got all of that down. Now it's just time to put down boxes, washi, and lemons. So, now I have to kind of decide where I want these lemons to go. Where do I want these boxes to go? How do I want this to look? So, as you can see, I do decide to add in a bigger black box at the bottom on Saturday. I usually can find something to put in that box. I usually don't have too many plans on Saturday, but this is actually going to be the last weekend before my summer classes start for grad school. So I have some reading I'm going to need to do. I have some kind of setting up that I will personally want to do. So I know that I can fill these boxes with something because I'm going to have some stuff that I really need to get done. And then again, you see me just going back and forth. I really should have marked, like taken a sticky note and marked like teal so it was kind of sticking out. So I knew that, okay, when I want teal, I can grab spring. When I want yellow, I can grab summer. Because again, cold medicine and my brain do not mix at all. My students are learning that this week. It's been quite the journey. So I had, again, another box in on Sunday. And I think I add in one more black box. Yep, I do. I add in one more black box on Saturday to kind of tie that black across the whole page. So it's not just kind of like abruptly ending, but it's going through the whole spread. It's going from Monday to Sunday, and I just really like that look. I like everything to look very intentional. Like, I want that black to be there. Like, it's meant to be a part of the spread and to complement the colors that I already have going on. Now, at this point, you'll see me grab the letters from Planner Kate or the words from Planner Kate. They're the Jen's Plans font. And I love them. They're amazing. I'm going to need to buy more, but I did buy the ones that say meeting because, again, I have tons of meetings before and after school. So I put one in that box on Monday. You'll also see me put it in the box on Wednesday because I have a morning meeting there. And then that's it. I only have those 2 meetings, thankfully. Some weeks I'll have 3 or 4, which makes my life super crazy. Alright, now that I have all of my boxes and my checklists planned out, it's time to add in those lemons and that washi and just make it fun and summery and all of those things. So I am going to add a lemon at the very bottom. Again, this is a way for it to look very intentional. I feel like when you have elements, you want them kind of spaced out as much as you can throughout the whole spread. To me, this makes it all look very intentional, like I want it to be there, like it's intended to be there. And so I knew that I say needed, but obviously it's not like something that is necessary for function. But I knew I wanted that lemon on the bottom. Now I have to decide, is there a long sidebar box that will fit in that spot? Because that quote is taking up so much space. So I was kind of debating between the teal and the yellow, but I did opt to go with the yellow only because the quote is that teal color. So I knew that I wanted that contrast. Thankfully, these boxes are not too long, so it is, I was able to fit it, kind of squeeze it in, but there we go. I do have my long sidebar box, and I am going to grab one of those little header stickers to put it at the top. That way I can put in like a this week or to do or, something along those lines. This week I actually opted to not have it kind of offset. A lot of times I like to put that header offset and have it say to do or whatever, but that time I opted to put it right in the middle, and I do really enjoy that look. So moving back to where I whited out the lines, it's obviously dry by now, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put that lemon down, and now I just need to determine, where do I want the rest of these lemons to go? So now what am I grabbing? What am I looking for? Those? I'm looking for something. What it is, I don't even know. Huh. I have no idea what I'm looking for here. I guess whatever I was looking for, I didn't find it, so maybe it's because I'm on cold meds. So I'm thinking I'm looking for something that might not even exist. Oh, maybe some quotes. Huh. I literally have no idea. We're finding this out together, guys. This is a journey for all of us. I think I'm looking to see, are there quotes that'll fit? I really think that's what I'm looking for. Are there more, like, smaller quotes that'll kind of fit? I know because that space on Friday, I'm not going to use that bottom box. So I think I was looking to fill it up with a quote or to put a quote there to make it at least not look like I forgot to put something there. So honestly, I think that is my thought process for this. But I also obviously did not find what I was looking for. So I also have no idea. I want something at the bottom. I want something down there. That's what I want. Am I going to find it? I know the answer. I also want something up there. So time for more washing a lemon. So I'm going to do that same process that I've been doing with the washi and the lemons. So just putting down that teal grid washi, cutting it to size, then going ahead only making it 3 boxes instead of 5, adding on that polka dot washi at the very top. So I knew this would be something that I was going to want to do, so obviously here we are. And I'm back to the quotes. So I know I want more quotes, but I don't know kind of what I want or where I want them. I'm looking for something, honestly, that is small and that is black. And I was actually having a hard time finding that, but I did find that Good Vibes quote, and I knew that I wanted to layer that with some lemons. So there were like some little like color decorative little elements on the end. So you just see me right there cutting that off. And then I'm going to put it right there on that Tuesday, Wednesday section. I think that is kind of the perfect spot because there are different fonts on the page. I'm fine with bringing in more. I'm really picky when it comes to my fonts, but there are times when certain fonts to me are totally fine to use. And this is one where I think different fonts help the spread to look really good, and I think it will turn out really cool. So I was really trying to find one of those strip quotes, and I couldn't find one I liked. So then I was looking at I think that's the Sassy Plans sticker book to see if I can find something that will work. And unfortunately, all of the ones that were black were like not quite working, but I found today has been canceled. And so I thought it would be fun to maybe put that down on the Friday, Saturday spot, but just in case, I'm going through one more time, seeing if I can find anything that I will like. I really like that Let's Get Lost sticker, and I really wanted to use it, but I also knew it wasn't going to work. So grabbed the Today Has Been Canceled sticker. I put that on the bottom right there, and I think it looks really cute. And I think it brings that black all the way across the page, really brings it down to the bottom, and just kind of almost grounds it in a way. So now at this point, I'm content with my spread. I like it. I like the way it's turning out. I think it's really cute. And let's just pop this back on the disc. So I really like this spread, and I hope that you do too. If you do, please let me know in the comments down below, or give this video a thumbs up. As you can see, I'm showing you the stickers that I used. And if you haven't done so, please be sure to go ahead and subscribe to this channel for more planner related content. And as always, everyone, be sure to stay safe out there. And I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.